and welcome to December. This is Vlogmas! Morning. So it's Tuesday, it's the day of my cardioversion. I am very apprehensive. I've just got up, obviously, look at the state of me. It's 6:30. I've got to leave for the hospital in about 15 minutes. I've got to be there for 8. The traffic's really awful normally on the first thing in the morning. I've got to take my little set of tablets that I've got all down here. We've got beta blockers, we've got blood thinners, we've got iron tablets, so I've got to do all of that. And then I'm off. So, yeah, I'm very apprehensive. I didn't get as much sleep as I should have done last night. I didn't get to sleep till about 2, even though I did go to bed earlier than that. I watched the rest of Wednesday last night, which was really good. It's really good. I enjoyed it a lot. Let's do it, I suppose. So, good morning. It's now Wednesday morning. I'm back from my cardioversion yesterday. It went well. It's done the trick, apparently. But there is a risk that it will come back again and I'll end up with AF or SVT. So, I guess we'll see. Hopefully, I'm going to be alright. I've got to stay on the medication for a while. At my next checkup at Leeds, they'll probably tell me whether I need to continue on it as well. But it was almost like, I don't know. It was really kind of organised, proper organised. You were in and out. And there was like a queue of people. You didn't actually go into a bed or anything like that. It was like a waiting room. Then you went off for your whatever it was once you put your gown on. Then you came back and then you had to sit in the waiting room for a while until, you know, you were okay to go home. The doctors and the anaesthetists and stuff were absolutely fantastic. Really, really good. They talked to everybody individually and sort of prepared them, talked about the risks, talked about, anaesthetic and all that. And it was really a stress-free kind of thing. There was a couple of people in the waiting room who were like... I'm trying not to be like Judgeson, but there was a guy who was on his TikTok or something the whole time, so you could just hear this racket in the background. And there was another guy who didn't want to stay, usual thing, I want to go out. And the nurse was like, well, I'm going to have to write down that you want to live. But he did come back. I think he literally just went out for a smoke, which I just don't get. Why would you put yourself at risk? Sorry, the dog and cat are having a little tussle on the floor. So today is Mum's taxi. It's Wednesday. As you know, Wednesday I normally go to the art house while Alex has an appointment. Then we go off to Castleford, maybe do some crystal shops, Wetherspoons. But last Wednesday was awful. As you will know. I couldn't make it upstairs. I had 4 episodes of my heart going mental and ending up in A&E. So, hopefully, today will be a different story. I've got some lessons penciled in at tea time, just 3, so an hour and a half, that's it. And I'm meeting Alex fairly soon, so I need to, that's the dog. I need to get dressed. But I just wanted to show you something before I get in the shower and stuff. I do look a mess, I get that. I've just got up, well, I've not been up long, and I didn't see the point in, doing all the showery stuff when you're going to be stickered and all the rest of it. So I knew that today was going to be a clean off sticky stuff. I found 2 stickers under here, under the old left, the ECG stickers, which obviously they forgot to take off. But I've also got, which is driving me insane, let me show you. Just rest the camera here. So the usual bruises and stuff on the back of my hand, but I've got this as well, and it's, oh my god, I'm grateful for everything that they've done, but wow, you can probably just see it if I move my hair. Where the pad was on my chest here, it's created a burn. So I don't know if you can really see it, but it kind of goes round here. And my goodness, it's itching. It's driving me insane. So I'm going to be putting cream on that and trying to sort of stop the itching. I don't seem to have one on this side. I can't tell if I've got one on my back because you have the pads on your back as well as your front. I don't know. I'd have to ask my partner for that one to see if I've got any pads on the back. But my goodness, it's itching something dreadful. In terms of energy, I was absolutely exhausted yesterday. Probably the tiredest sort of physically that I've been in a long time, which is totally understandable when you have, heart resets and stuff. My body just was like, no, we're not walking anywhere. So I ended up being on the sofa and I watched, what did I watch last night? Oh, I watched a documentary, Our Father, and it was about a Dr. Klein who was a fertility expert, and instead of putting the donor sperm in, he was putting his in. So there was like 94 kids that he had. It was fascinating because it just interested me, like, what kind of mindset do you have to do something like that? You now have 94 kids. That's like mind-blowing. Oh, Edward's here trying to... What are you doing, Edward? Trying to get on the window, laughing. Oh. What are you doing, Edward? This is Edward. After Edward from Twilight. He is 2 years old now. You alright, love? You alright, love? You alright? Hey, Alfie, you okay? Oh, bless you. You're so gorgeous. Hi. He's just watching the cat. He doesn't care that I've got the camera staring at him. He just wants a cuddle. He's like, cuddle me. Cuddle me. So, I've made it to Wakefield. I have washed my hair. And, yeah, I should do it. And what I'm wearing today is I've got my nice little bag with my sewing in. I've got my patchwork coat from Camden Market on. And the main thing is I'm going to try and get up this hill in the car park. It's a very small hill, but I get out of puff really quick, so I'm going to attempt it and see how I do. Because I don't really want to sit in the car while I'm waiting for Alex. I'm going to attempt to get to a coffee shop, but I've decided against the art house because I still feel a bit weird from last week. And there's so many more places, bear with, so many more places that I can actually visit. So let's see where I can get to. Well, I managed it through the car park, up the small hill. Oh, that's not bad, we can do this. I'm managing. I just have to stop every so often because my body really hurts. There's just like no strength at all in my body, no energy, nothing. So it's that time, I'm in Spoons, made it into Spoons. Last time I was here I had trouble with the stairs, but no, it seems alright. We're just ordering food, I think we're going to have a pizza. I made it down the hill from Joy's back to the car, and we've come for some food. So I've put it up. It's my little calendar for Christmas, and we're right at the top. This is Vlogmas Day 1. So it's Thursday morning now, and it's the day of the inquest, and I don't really know how I'm feeling. I've tried to put off the thoughts and sort of considering it and all of that, because I had to get through Tuesday and get my heart procedure done. I'm still feeling quite out of breath. It almost feels like I don't know, like there's this pressure inside me and the blood still wants to rush round. and it just feels weird. I have a burn that's itching like crazy at the moment, but there we are. So I'm gonna set off now. The inquest is in the car in Wakefield. It looks like it takes about half an hour. They read out everything, and then someone finally decides the cause of death. So I don't know how I feel. So I'm here. Well, I think I'm here. It's just across the road. I'm in a car park, which is weird actually. The car park that I'm sat in was the car park next to the orthodontist where I took Alex for all their braces doing throughout their teenage years. So I was regularly in this car park. Yeah, I'm early. I've got to be here for 10:15, and it's 9:30, so I'm a little bit early. I don't really know what to say other than this is going to be awful. But I'm feeling quite strong this morning, despite my body feeling like the blood's rushing round and my body wants to, like, my body wants to explode. It's this weird pressure. Mentally, I feel quite strong. It's 5 months, and it's taken this long to get to this point. But I think this might be the last thing. Actually, no, it won't be. It'll be this, then it'll be the gravestone, because that'll be ready to be laid. Well, that's that done. I don't feel overly emotional right now. I was emotional in there. But yeah, the cause of death has been finally agreed, decided, and it's what we said from the beginning. Right at the beginning, I said this is what I believe happened, and this is the cause of death. And then 5 months later, with the statements of pathologists, toxicologists, ambulance service, police officers, like all of these different people eventually come to the same conclusion that I said in the beginning. I said, this is what it is. This is what happened. I tell you what did freak us out a little bit though. There was definitely a what the fuck moment. A guy from the local newspaper turned up, the Wakefield Express, and sat in. It's like, why is there a newspaper guy here? Is this like a matter of course? Do they do this regularly? Is there not much to talk about in newspapers? I don't know, maybe there's no news. Maybe they just thought it was an important thing that needed talking about. I don't know. But I'm doing all I can anyway for the Epilepsy Action charity. We're in the latest edition of the magazine. There's a 3-page article in it. We're in all of the emails that go out. Even the post that I got this week was a letter that said Ellie's wish on the bottom of the envelope and on the letter. It's very strange when you get a letter through and it's got Ellie's face on the front of it. So I think next is waiting for the gravestone to be ready to be put on. I think that's where we're at. But I've not visited in a little while because I've just found it too hard. To begin with, I did visit the cemetery a lot. But all of a sudden I find it so much harder. I don't really know why. So I should go and check it looks nice. It's got some plants on it now. Like coloured ferns that look quite sweet. Yeah, and it's the 1st of December, so this is like vlogmas now, so I'm going to be doing this every day. I wonder if I'm going to run out of things to talk about. I best drive home. So that was going to be the end of my vlog for today, but I've just checked my emails having got home, and I've had an email from a reporter asking if they can have a picture of Ellie because they're going to run a story in the paper. yeah, I guess I'll keep you posted on this one. And I'll see you in the next vlog. Bye, loves.